never have enough bulbs in the garden. Never. Never. Say hi to the camera, Marcel. This comes with 50 tulip bulbs. 50 for $13. That is an amazing deal. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I wanted to go through all of the fall bulbs that I will be planting in the ground for spring 2026. I know that we are a bit away from spring, but right now is a great time to add all of these bulbs into your garden so that in the spring, you have a bunch of flowers that look absolutely beautiful. I've gotten quite a few of bulbs. I haven't even started to count, but I've gotten bulbs from Home Depot, Lowe's, Job Lot, the internet, from some amazing sellers, and I wanted to go through all of them with you guys. There's quite a few, so please feel free to skip over to different chapters to see from what store interests you the most, or if you want to see the whole video and see what I got, buckle up because we have a lot of bulbs to show, a lot of varieties, and I am excited. Okay guys, let's start with what I got for bulbs at Home Depot and Lowe's, which are a big box store that I always go to. The thing with the big box stores that you want to keep in mind is that closer to the end of the fall season, a lot of the bulbs go on sale for 50% off. So if you want to take advantage of getting discounted bulbs that are perfectly fine, make sure you check out your local Home Depot and Lowe's to see if there are sales, because a lot of these bulbs that I got were 50% off, so they ranged about $2.50 to $5 for a bunch of bulbs, and that is amazing. I always wait till the end of the season. The ground still has not gotten frozen solid, so I'm able to plant out these bulbs. I'm a little behind, but I'm confident that I'll be able to still plant these in the ground. Yeah, so let's start with what I got at Lowe's. So with Lowe's, I didn't get too much. I got 6 packs of Allium Christophe. Allium Christophe is a beautiful allium. It has these star-shaped flowers that are spread out, and it's just so beautiful. So I got 6 packs of these, and they came with 6 bulbs each, and it was $4.98, but they were 50% off, so they were $2.50 roughly. Now let's move on to Home Depot. At Home Depot, I got Apricot Impression, Tulips, and these come 10 per pack, $9.98. They were 50% off. Everything that I got was 50% off, so roughly about $5. And these grow to a maximum height of 18 to 22 inches. And the thing with Impression tulips are that they're more reliable of coming back year after year. So that is great because I always tend to restock the garden with tulip bulbs because some do not come back reliably every year for me, but I tend to try to get the ones that are Impressions, and just to make sure that I bulk the garden up. Let's continue with tulips. I got the pink and purple pride mix. So they have this light purple and this pinky color. They're 18 to 24 inches. Excellent for cut flowers. And these were $24 per pack. $14.98, half off of that, which was $7, $8, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what else I got. Ooh, this, I got the Tulip Mammoth Pink. And these I got 20 per pack, $14.98, so $7. And these are great because I want to continue the theme of yellow hot pinks and purples in the garden. Last year, it was just an incredible show. I'll put some videos up there of what it looks like in the garden in April. And I want to continue that. I love those bright pops of hot pink. So the Mammoth grows 18 to 22 inches. They are a bigger bulb, so it'll be a bigger flower, hopefully. And I can't wait. So I got 2 packs of these, so 40 of them. Let's do another allium. So I got the 15 Starlight Mix. And this comes with Christophe as well as Allium nigrum. And that's like the whiter allium. It's more of a smaller allium. And I apologize if I sound a little bit stuffy. I have really bad allergies at the moment and it's just driving me insane. So I'm like sniffling and doing the most. But anyways, okay, there's more tulips here. I have so much bulbs. You can never have enough bulbs in the garden. Never. Never. So I have these double Negrita tulips. And I love this tulip. It is a double flowered tulip. They come back reliably every year for me in my experience. And I just love it so much. So I had to add more of these into the garden. 4 per pack, $4.98. They were $2.50. 16 to 22 inches. And it's just amazing. There's like this deep purple double flowered tulip. So I got 2 packs of those. Now let's move on to the daffodils. So in my garden, obviously the daffodils over the years, they bulk up and they just give a magnificent show. The foliage is beautiful, kind of like this minty green, and just like you never know what you're gonna get with daffodils. There's just so many varieties, so many beautiful things about them. I love them, and the number one thing that I love about them is that they are super reliable and they come back every year. And I just try not to get so many daffodils because I already have so many in the garden, but what's one more variety? I want to have, there's so many varieties of them. I want to have them all. But I always add a pack of previous varieties that I've added into the garden. And one of those is Red Devon. And Red Devon is this buttercup daffodil with an orange cup that's ruffled. And it's so cute, 16 to 20 inches. And I got 2 packs of these. I can't wait. I love seeing Red Devon in the garden. They're just spectacular. And they last quite a long time. The next one is Dutch Master, which is an old variety of daffodils. Very simple yellow, but equally as beautiful. And these naturalize well, so these come back year after year after year. And these are 12 to 18 inches tall. This one is a new one here in my garden, and I just found 1 pack of them, and this one is called Holland Sensation, and it is a all-white daffodil with a neon yellow ruffled cup, which is absolutely gorgeous. It says it naturalizes well, 14 to 18 inches, and I can't wait to put this in the garden. I feel like the white daffodils last longer in the garden than the yellow ones. But that's just my experience, and maybe that's not true, but let's see what else we have. I think that is it for Home Depot and Lowe's. One last big box store, and that is Job Lot. Job Lot had some daffodils that I needed to pick up, and it was Cheerfulness. Super cute. This super cute white daffodil with a soft trumpet, so cute. And these get about 14 to 18 inches tall, and I like mixing this one with tete-a-tete. And this comes with 6 bulbs. I got 2 packs of those. And then lastly at Job Lot, I got a tulip and daffodil pack that comes with 10 bulbs, and this is Alpine Lace. I don't know what the varieties are, but it's a double daffodil and sweet butter. This is a sweet butter tulip. Super cute. All right, so let's get to the company that I ordered from that I am the most excited about. One of my favorite new places that I've been getting bulbs at. I recently, last year, got a Costco membership, and I got it because on the internet I seen that they have amazing bulb deals, and I had to go get me a piece. So at Costco's, if you have a membership, they sell bulbs for around $13 to $15, and they are supplied by Longfield Gardens, and I love Longfield Gardens. Like, I order bulbs from them separately usually, and so when I found out that Longfield Gardens supplies bulbs to Costco's, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's start with the first variety of bulbs that I got, which was tulips. Look at this. This comes with 50 tulip bulbs. 50 for $13. That is an amazing deal. And I got Purple Prince and Van Eyck, so 25 of each variety. So again, that hot pink, which I love in the garden, and then this like royal purple indigo that I love so much. And the Van Eycks are pretty good because they are Darwin hybrid. So Darwin hybrid tulips are more reliable than the rest. They tend to come back every year. And then you have Purple Prince, which is just this equally stunning purple tulip, and I can't wait to put these in the garden. So yeah, for 13 bucks, you get 50 bulbs. You can't beat that. So I ran when I had the chance. Next, I got 50 tete-a-tete daffodils, and I just love tete-a-tete. Tete-a-tete is this beautiful, tiny, tiny daffodil. Let's see how many inches they are. They grow up to 8 inches. So I love to put them in containers. I love to spread them out throughout my garden in places where I have low points that give a little contrast, and they're just a wonderful daffodil that comes with multiple flowers on each stem, and they're just so magnificent. So I was able to get a bag of these, 50 of them, so I'm gonna have fun spreading them out in the garden. And then the last thing that I picked up at Costco's was these 50 daffodils that had Unsurpassable and Golden Dawn. Look at that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So Golden Dawn is this small Tazetta daffodil with an orange cup in the middle, and they're smaller and 16 inches tall with multiple flowers on the stem. And then I have 25 Unsurpassable, which was that like golden yellow, kind of like a King Alfred or a, you know, just your regular trumpet daffodil. I can't wait to add those into the garden. So yeah, if you have a Costco membership, take advantage of the bulbs. And if you have a friend that can take you to Costco and you can use their membership, that is amazing to try to grab those deals. I also go in the springtime to get more bulbs. Like, they have irises, they have a bunch of things that I love. Love, 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 love getting my dahlias at Costco's. I honestly didn't have the best year in the garden. I had a lot going on, and I didn't really record as much things that I should have, but when I tell you that the dahlias were absolutely just beautiful, they were amazing. And look at this little girl who is at my feet being frisky. This is Irina. She is one of the puppies that were born in May here, and she's like a little muppet. She needs a haircut, but she's so scary and so sweet though. She's such a little cute little ball. But this is Irina. She's just so sweet. So sweet. There's Marcel in the back. Up. There's Marcel. Say hi to the camera, Marcel. Alright. Okay, last but not least. So the last company that I ordered bulbs from is PHS Daffodils. And let me just start off by saying how amazing this company is. This is a company that specializes in old varieties of tulips and daffodils. They conserve a lot of varieties that have been out for hundreds of years in cultivation, and that some are pretty much endangered in the hobby, that people don't grow anymore or have been old in people's gardens for many years. They preserve. They're all about preserving old varieties, and I love that. I always try to get bulbs or plants from companies that are preserving old varieties, because that's our job, to really, you know, preserve varieties that we want to see them down in the future. We don't want them to get lost. So I always take it upon myself to always support those small businesses and small companies that are really doing a major work. And PHS Daffodils, the main person there is Jason and his team. Jason is amazing, and this company really outdoes it. Like, they outdo it. They really just have amazing varieties, and they really send so much gratis. They give you free bulbs. It's just like, the customer service is amazing, and I just want to thank Jason and his team for really sending me so many amazing varieties and the things that they sent to me on the side. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate it. Let's get started. So, please bear with me because some of the names I cannot pronounce, but let's start with the species tulips. So, I ordered species tulips. This one blooms late in January, where Jason is, and we have similar frost zones, so I expect them to maybe bloom for me in February. But this is Tulipa turkistanica from Zayman. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but these are amazing tiny little bulbs, tiny little tulips, and you know, the foliage is small. They're species tulips, so they have small foliage and small flowers, but equally as beautiful. So this one was a gratis. Let's move on. They sent me Tulipa turkistanica, all yellow. And this is from Dasbagli, Kakistan. Wow. I can't wait to add these into my garden. I need to find a special place to put the species tulips, because in my garden, these squirrels love to eat on my flowers and bulbs, and they completely destroy my tulip bulbs. So I try to interplant them with daffodils, so I will be doing that. Okay, the next one is Tulipa Clossonasiclis, two-bone, and there's 3 of those. I'm going through the species tulips first. Then I got Tulip Hyseracia, Joy, and those come with 3 as well. Let's see what else. I think this is the last one, and this is Tulip turkistanica, Amen, Q10 selection. So those are all the species tulips that I got. Now let's move on to the daffodils. Oh, wow. So I got, they all come in these little, most of them come in these little paper bags that I love. It reminds me of school. But the first variety of daffodil that I got is Ken's favorite. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just gonna read them off. There's no pictures here, but I might insert some pictures. Next one is Labelle Daffodil. Rosy Trumpet. Let's see. This was gratis. Lemon Heart. Can't wait to see what that one looks like. Richard Bonnett. Bless you. Constega. These are all daffodils. Parsapat. And this was gratis. Little Gem, gratis as well. Canary Bird, I'm very excited about this one. Oh, I forgot one more tulip. The last one, I believe, yes, the last. Tulip Bififormis. And that was gratis. So again, this is not the first time that I've ordered from Jason and his team. Amazing varieties. The gratis that they give you, amazing. You know, like I never expected, but wow, you know, just amazing. Thank you so much again. And that is basically all of the bulbs that I got this year. And that's not just little, it's like a bunch of bulbs, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get to it. So within these next couple days, I'm gonna make sure that I add these to the garden and really get to work, because there are a lot of bulbs that I need to plant, not counting all the bulbs that are already in the garden. So I just can't wait for the show this spring. So stay tuned. And I can't wait to show you what things will be looking like in April, May. You know, some of these tulips, I try to get different varieties. Some that bloom earlier, some that bloom later. Especially those daffodils. I think that, like, I just love daffodils. You know, those are kind of like separate from dahlias. Daffodils are my favorite. But yeah, thank you all for joining me today, and I can't wait to show you how things come along. Stay tuned, and please like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I know I've been in hiatus, but you know, bear with me. The holidays are coming up, so many things that need to be done, and right now I'm kind of like regrouping myself and taking care of myself and my mental health. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye everyone.